Good Thursday afternoon, everybody. Meteorologist Greg Majeski back with you here in the North Georgia Majeski Weather Studios with your weather update here on your December the 11th, 2025. Well, things cooler outside today. At least we got a little more sunshine out there. We are going to see a brief warm up as we go into your Friday and Saturday. So the first half of the weekend is not bad, but Sunday's going to be just absolutely miserable as the cold air moves on in, and that's going to set up for the coldest morning of the winter season going into your Monday morning. Now, before we get rolling here on this update, if you live anywhere here across North Georgia, if you could please go ahead and subscribe. We're trying to grow this channel organically, one subscriber at a time. Come on board here. Just hit that subscribe button and hit that notification bell so you're alerted on future weather updates just like this one. All right, let's go ahead and get into this, shall we? As we're looking at sunshine, a few high clouds there in Blue Ridge for this afternoon, looking pretty good here across North Georgia as well as down toward Lake Lanier. Well, still a little bit of a wind out there, but otherwise not looking bad. You definitely still need the jacket here and there. And as we look at our local radar, it is quiet for the most part. There is a slight chance you might see a little rain before the front comes in on Sunday morning. I'll show you what the model's kicking out there, but I'm not expecting much in the way of any real problems with that. Satellite picture showing us looking pretty good. Again, we might see just a few high clouds here across our area, kind of sweeping in out of the north, but otherwise we're looking pretty good here for today, and should be setting up for a pretty decent day for tomorrow as well. Now look at your regional conditions out there. Again, we're kind of warming up here into the 40s to right around 50 degrees here across North Georgia. Currently 44 up there in Blairsville right now. And looking over toward Eatonton over near 49 degrees and 49 down there toward the Noonan area. So again, looking pretty nice, but again, below normal with the temperatures today. Now, as far as what we're expecting with the precipitation wise, let's go take a look at that here as we're looking at the latest forecast models again. You see a little bit of green popping up on here again with the front coming in on Sunday. So Friday's looking good. No problems on Friday. And Saturday looking good as well. But then as we go into your Saturday, I was trying to kick a shower there on Saturday. I'm not worried about that. But Sunday, you see there overnight Saturday into Sunday, showing some showers in there on Sunday morning. So that's when the front should be coming on through. Again, not expecting too much in the way out of that, and then it should move on out. So I got a low rain chance here for early Sunday morning. And then once that goes on through, it's just going to be bitterly cold here on your Sunday. And it's also going to be breezy as well with a pretty good, decent wind chill. All right, so let's look at your forecast maps here as we look for the next 7 days. These compliments of our friends from the National Weather Service. Watch that little time stamp there on top. As we go into your Friday, again, looking pretty good. With that high pressure down to our south, we'll get that westerly wind again. That'll warm us right back up after a cool day on your Thursday. And then going into your Saturday, Saturday's not bad, but then we're going to watch that front to come on through. And that'll set up for a cold day here on your Sunday. Notice these lines of equal pressure here. These are called isobars. And when they're stacked up like that, that means you're going to have a very windy, blustery day there on Sunday. So get ready for some pretty low wind chills. I expect the wind chills Sunday evening to be diving down into the single digits to down near zero across parts of North Georgia. So you have been warned about that, okay? And then going into your Monday morning, high pressure should settle in. The wind should subside a little bit. We're expecting mostly teens and temperatures right around 20 degrees, even down to the Gainesville area near the lake. So plenty cold there. And then we start to rebound on going into Tuesday. Tuesday will begin to warm up, and I'll continue right into your Thursday. And believe it or not, by the time we get to Thursday, I got us back in the 60s again. Watch, stick around for my 7-day. You'll see what I'm talking about here. So anyway, here's your forecast. All right, we're looking at sunny and milder. We'll have a few high clouds like we're seeing today, going 58, 33 there in Gainesville. Morning lows here, mostly low 30s, a few upper 20s here and there. Again, mostly clear skies with some scattered frost for the morning. Daytime highs tomorrow, definitely warmer. We'll see a few low 60s out there and in the mid 50s up there across northeast Georgia in the mountains, but not looking too bad. Regionally looking like this. How about a pair of 61s in Birmingham and Atlanta? 69 in Mobile. That should be 63 in Columbus. My bad. 63 degrees there in Columbus. 68 in Jacksonville. 58 in Memphis. And the rest of the 7-day forecast looking like this as we're looking at, again, mild day on Saturday, but then the bottom just drops out on Sunday. It's going to be a struggle, folks. We may briefly hit 40. By the time we get to 7 o'clock, we're below freezing. Okay, put it that way, probably around 27, 28 degrees, and then we're just going down. Again, a slight chance of rain will be early Sunday morning as the front comes on through, and not expecting any problems with that right now. And looks like we warm right back up. Back in the mid-50s by Wednesday, and yeah, 60s on Thursday, slight chance of rain there on Thursday. But otherwise, just get ready for this bout of old man winter. Now, the good news is, once we warm up the end of next week, I think that mild weather's going to stay with us right through Christmas. I know folks like to have at least a cold Christmas, but boy, I think we may see temperatures well into the 60s there going into your Christmas day, at least the way the current look is right now. It's always something to change, but we got a pretty substantial pattern change happening. And once that happens, it doesn't change that abruptly. It usually takes a little time. So anyway, we'll see what happens as we get closer to the Christmas holiday. Again, appreciate you guys checking us out here on the YouTube channel. Please help us out. We got to get to 500 subscribers. This will be the channel, by the way, where the 24-hour channel will be found eventually once we get it up, launched and going. And so it's good to have you on board, and please subscribe. Okay? All right, that's y'all's update for now. Y'all take it easy, be good, stay safe, and we'll see you on the next update. We'll see you tomorrow for the weekend edition. You guys have a good day. Bye-bye.